Today we're actually going to teach you how to create a pop-up for your WordPress website. So right off the bat, you're gonna want to download this great plugin that I have, uh, and it's pretty simple. It's free, simple. So you would go to plugins, add a new plugin, and type in pop-up. Okay, and it's the pop-up maker by Pop-Up Maker. So it's a pretty noticeable and memorable, icon. Then just activate it. Okay, it's taking a little while, but we're actually doing this for one of my clients. Once it's activated, all you have to go is to pop-up themes to customize the look, the main colors of your pop-up. And in this case I want it to look like this one, which we'll see the end results in a little bit. I love using the lightbox theme, so I click on that. It's gonna look like this on the right side. I go to the container. We're gonna be editing the border and the close button in this video, so you can feel free to mess around with any of the other settings, which will be under pop-up maker, pop-up themes, and then on the designated any of the themes you can go around and see which one's your favorite. This one's my personal favorite. So under container, I'm gonna go to border, and I already have my hex code copied, so I'm gonna paste that in there, and as you can see, it changes the border of this pop-up. And now I'm gonna go to the close section to change that close button color, which I wanted the same. So you see, now my text is gonna be default, the background is gonna be default, because I really don't need it to do much. And just update that. Once it's updated, then we can create a new pop-up, the pop-up that will look like this, and will be actually populating our website. So you go down to Pop-Up Maker, add pop-up. The first thing you're going to want to do is name it. So in this case, it's going to be important announcement. Okay. And I am also using the WP Bakery plugin to edit my website, the look, so it makes it a whole lot easier for me. If you don't have it, don't worry, because you'll see something different. You can use if you're using Elementor, or if you're using a different a different theme editor, then that's completely fine. What's important is that we get the website to look how we want it, right? So I went ahead, added a text block in, and then I put my text in there. I aligned it towards the center, for mobile and for desktop performance. So then I'm gonna add an empty space under this, because if we don't add that empty space under this, then it's gonna, like, the buttons that I'm gonna put right underneath my announcement are gonna be dead under this line, this sentence right here at the bottom. So we don't want that. We want a small space in between. And in this case, I'm gonna add a button, 2 buttons actually. The first button is going to be called Call Us. I'm going to use a flat styled button, a round shaped button, a sky color button, and then for the size I'm going to set it at large, alignment center, and the full width for the button. This way it's the same size as this button that's going to go on this other side. So I'm going to duplicate that button, drag it onto the other side, and just change a few things. So this one's going to be the contact form. The link is going to take us to the contact form, and then save it. Now what I'm going to want to do is actually get the links that are going to go in there. So we're going to go to my website, grab the links that we need, the appropriate ones, and paste them in here for the buttons. So let's see. Select URL, paste it in there, come down to set link, and then save my changes. Okay, so that was the contact form. And now for the call us, we're going to use the telephone number. So for those of you who don't know, telephone numbers is TEL, and then you're going to put the the two dots, not the two dots, but I'll show you right now. For a telephone link, you're going to want to put TEL, these two dots right here, I don't know what they're called, and then the actual telephone number that you want in there. And that's all you have to do for the link, for a telephone number. Then we set that link, we save it, and our body is good to go. Now if we scroll down a little bit more, and remember this is for the pop-up plugin, this is when you're creating the new pop-up. You're gonna want to set triggers. This is how you get the pop-up to actually show up. So under triggers, you're gonna hit time delay, auto open. This way there is no delay, or this way you can control the delay, and your form will automatically show up without any any specific movement or action that the user does. So we add that, and we have our our regular one. Now for targeting, you're gonna put your home page, so that's good. And for display, you're gonna put the theme that you actually want for your pop-up. So in this case, the light box. And then again, you can go ahead and mess with the settings if you'd like. But in this case, we're not gonna need that. Then we just publish. Once we're published, we go back to the home page or whatever page you wanted to show your pop-up in, refresh, and it should pop up. And in this case it did. So now we have our working pop-up page, and we're good to go. So just let me know how we did. Hopefully this makes everything a lot simpler for you. Don't forget to hit that like button, the subscribe button, and I'll be posting more how-tos for WordPress websites.